Hi, I'm Joe from the Millshop Online, and I thought I'd share you a lovely little upholstery project that's simple to do at home using some of the kit that we use every day at the Millshop Online. So this is my lovely chair from at home, okay, and we're going to make this nice and fresh using some leatherette and using the kit that's provided from the Millshop Online. We've got a beautiful foam here. This is our 1-inch foam. This is the base of my seat itself. This is one of those projects that a lot of people will find that they're scared of, but don't be scared. So the initial thing to do is our template itself. We're just going to use our scissors to score it all the way around. There we go. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect because we won't see these edges. We're going to cut these out now. Whether you've got the Millshop 10-inch or the 12-inch scissors, both scissors will cut through the foam very easily. There we go, so one cut through. We'll use that for a project, no doubt. We'll turn that round. Another cut across. There we go. And the last cut. So you can see straight away we're trying to get the shape of the actual seat. Like I said, don't worry about the rough edges. Okay, I'm going to pop them there. We've got our spray adhesive. We've got our panel from our chair itself, and we've got our foam. So what we're going to do is a very, very light spray of glue on the actual wood itself. Then our foam straight on there. Okay, just line it up, make sure it's nice and central. Okay, give it a light push down. You can see how firm the actual foam is. Okay, and straight away you can see that's stuck. Okay, so what we're going to do now is give it some shape, because it needs some shape. We want a nice round edge. Again, don't worry about if it's a little bit rough, but we're just going to trim the corners off. Very simple, all the way around to give it that shape. We want a nice curved edge, okay, and this will help when we actually put the actual fabric on itself. There we go, last one. I generally find that I leave the back edge square because that goes to the back of your chair. Unless you've got an open chair, then we would trim that side as well. There we go, last one. Okay, just make sure on our front corners to snip them off like so, because we don't want it extra foam when we're pulling our fabric in. So instantly you can see the first layer is complete. What I like to do is give it a little bit of depth, give it a bit of shape. So we're going to use some of the wadding. Okay, so this comes in our lovely upholstery set that we do at the Millshop Online. We're going to cut this to size. All these little bits, you know me, that it'll always be for crafting. So at some point that will get used, so we'll keep that there. Okay, just lining that up. Do exactly the same, so we're just cutting it to the same size as the actual foam itself. There we go. Okay, one little snip on that side. And then we get our lovely spray adhesive again to hold it all in place. We're just layering up, so we're building all the layers. So we've got the base of our actual chair, the foam and the wadding. Another little spray of our adhesive. And we're going to pop that on the middle. There we go. So again, we'll just show you that's nice and stuck. It's ready for action. So the next layer is our top layer, so is our fabric. We've got the beautiful new to Hochanda Leatherette range from the Millshop Online. So this Leatherette that we've actually got here is an FR Leatherette. And FR stands for fire retardant. So it's got a coating, so it's suitable for domestic use. So you can feel safe that your upholstery project will be safe in your home. Okay, so we're going to lay the Leatherette down, nice and simple. And we're going to turn our pad upside down. I always say that we need to have approximately 3 inches all the way around, okay? Gives you enough to actually pull the actual leatherette in. The difference with this leatherette is it's very durable and it will stretch. You've got a lot of give on it, okay? So I'm just going to trim that off there because there's no point in wasting that lovely piece of leatherette. I'll make myself a new handbag, a new wallet. Okay, we're going to turn that round. Do exactly the same there, so approximately about 3 inches. It's one of those projects that if you had a quote, it can be very expensive for upholstery. So doing it yourself does save a lot of money, but also it's just that enjoyment of actually achieving something at the end. So what we're going to start at the bottom end here, I'm going to get my lovely staple gun, pop one in the middle, and then this line here we want to keep it nice and parallel all the way along. So I'm going to put a few more staples in there, making sure this line is nice and parallel. There we go. We're going to spin it round. This is where we start to stretch it. Always flip it over and have a look. Make sure it's nice and stretched. You will find with the leatherette that you can really give it a good tug, so it's nice and tight. We'll put the first staple in, okay, and exactly the same here. This line needs to be parallel, okay. So I'm going to pull that up as we work. There we go, and that one. There we go. So now we're working on our side. So this is the crucial bit that a lot of people say there's a fold. Which way shall I do it? With the leatherette, because it's so flexible, we can literally stretch it in and get rid of any creases on the face. The creases go underneath. So it doesn't matter how many creases we have underneath, as long as we work it. There we go. So we're going to pop that one in there. So we have no crease on the actual bottom itself. Okay, that's crucial. There's no right or wrong way. Have a play with it. We're going to do exactly the same in this corner. Work our way along, making sure we've got plenty of stretch there. We can cut the extra off when we're finished. I love using the staple gun. As you can see, I get carried away. Okay, so there we go. If we pull it in, you'll see a curve there. So we're going to pull that out. Stretch it a little bit more. Okay, nice and simple. There we go. And on the corners, tuck it in until you're happy with it. There's plenty of give on the actual leatherette. Okay, that side there. So we'll do exactly the same on this side. Tucking that in, getting rid of all those pleats in there because we don't want to see any lines. Okay, pull that one in there. The beauty about the staple gun as well, because it is lightweight, it's not too heavy. So if you struggle, sometimes I struggle with carpal tunnel release on both my wrists, so this is great because the lightness of it really works well. Last corner in. Again, just making sure that we haven't got any creases on the top edge. All those creases need to be underneath, like so. There we go, just have a little look. One more in there. One for luck, I think. There we go. So instantly there, we can start to see the shape of it. So we're going to trim the extra off. I'm going to get my big scissors. And this will also show you if you need any extra staples in there, then we can put some extra staples in there, just to make sure. We'll get rid of the extra. Okay. Pop that over there. And the same on this side. It is one of those projects that sometimes people feel a little bit scared about doing, but have fun with it, enjoy it, and you will, at the end, have a great finished result. So, it looks a bit untidy. Okay, we do need another staple in there. So, within our upholstery little set that we do, you will have a little piece of hessian as well. Okay, so we're going to finish the backing off with a hessian. It is one of those, a lot of people say to me, well, we're not going to see it, but I'd rather a nice finish just in case. Okay, so we're going to cut that to size. So I'm going to staple one corner in and then we'll cut it to size. There we go. And pull that one down there. So all it is, it just covers up all the little curves and little creases at the back. Nice little snip down there. We'll do exactly the same on this side. There we go. And then one more cut on the front. So we're just going to staple in that one there, just to keep it in place while we cut it. There we go. Last cut. Perfect. Last few staples just to finish it off and tidy up the edges. Very satisfying little project. There we go. So instantly we've transformed our pad into a brand new leatherette pad that we're going to get our chair. I'm going to pop it in and then I'm going to lift it up and show you and see if it fits nicely. There we go. Within 5 minutes we've created our bespoke very own leatherette covered upholstered chair. Thank you very much.